Valley Tower information Tango, time 1753 Zulu, wind 210 at 6, temperature 23, dew point -2, altimeter 3005. Visual approach in use, landing runway 25 left and 25 right. Notice the airman, taxiway Alpha closed between Alpha 9er and Bravo 3. Taxiway Alpha 4 and Alpha 5 closed. Obstruction crane 1600 feet west, approach in runway 7 left, 1665 feet. Flag daily. VFR aircraft, advise ground control direction of flight. Arrivals from the south, contact tower 118.4. Arrivals from the north, contact tower 120.2. Advise on initial contact, you have information Tango.
Deer Valley Ground, November 73626 at Romeo 5. Request taxi to the active for a westbound departure. We have information Tango.
Cessna 73626, Deer Valley Ground, runway 25 left, taxi via Charlie, Charlie 12.
25 left via Charlie, Charlie 12, 626.
Perfect.
Before takeoff, parking brakes set. We've got that manually done by our feet. Cabin doors and windows closed and locked. Windows flight controls free and correct, so we're gonna pull back. Up, that's up. Go here, that's up. That feels nice and correct. And we're gonna check back and look at the rudder. We're good.
Formula, try to confirm that you
feels free and correct. Flight instruments set.
Twin Cessna 4, Romeo Charlie, affirmative. Would you like something else?
No, I just wanted to verify. I can take something shorter if it helps you out.
Okay.
Twin Cessna 4, Romeo Charlie. Charlie 11 is
a
approved.
little bit on the horizon
Okay, Charlie 11, thanks.
There we go. 300245. Okay, fuel selector, flight instrument set, fuel selector valve both, mixture rich, we've got that.
We're fine.
Okay. Elevator trim, rudder trim, that's looking good. Maybe just a tad high. Throttle 1700 RPM, oils in the green, suction in the green, 0 in the middle. Now we want to do magnetos. Right, standard drop, both, left, standard drop, carburetor heat. We get that drop, engine instruments, ammeter. Once again, we've got ammeter charging, oil pressure green, oil temperature, suction gauge, definitely green. Okay, back to idle.
Okay.
All the way to idle, see what we get. Nice smooth idle here. So now we want to set the radio 1184.
Yes.
Deer Valley Tower, November 73626, holding short of 25 left at Charlie 12, ready for departure.
73626, Deer Valley Tower, hold short of, runway 25 left.
Holding short, 25 left, Cessna 3626.
That's
Transponder to altitude.
Yes.
Okay.
It might not be warmed up, but we'll see.
I did put it on standby when we first started, is that okay?
Oh yeah, that's fine,
okay.
just to get it warmed up.
Yeah.
So lights.
Cessna 626, wind 170 at 4, fly straight out, runway 25 left at Charlie 12, cleared for takeoff.
626, cleared for takeoff, 25 left.
Alright,
okay.
Here we go.
So we're, that 170 is going to be almost a direct crosswind, but it's only 4 knots. But
evac 12, landing west side of Westwind will be at your own risk, wind 210 at 4.
Oh, now it's swinging. 40 degrees. A little left aileron.
Gotcha.
And
40, airspeed's alive.
Okay, looking for 60.
We've got 60.
Okay, up and away. Yeah. Yeah, see, there was a little wind
us.
blowing and it went from 170 to 210. That's 40 degrees in about 5 seconds. 4 knots isn't much, but it's swinging.
I gotcha.
They say that we remember something after we hear it 3 times.
Okay, that makes sense.
But
1, 2, 3, holding short of runway 25 left to Charlie 13.
a flight instructor told me that you probably have to be told 10 times
to
hear those 3 because your mind is on so many things, and it is funny, but it's just human nature.
We're 500 above, climbing a 500. That was a neat departure, I like that.
Yes.
Cessna 626, continue straight out, frequency change approved.
Continue straight out, frequency change approved, 626, thanks.
Okay, now we can go to Luke, and they're 118.15.
15, okay. This is the one I think I need a little practice to hear a little more.
Flash at 526, you can continue your climb to 12000.
Continue climb to 12000, flash at 526.
Luke approach, Cessna 73626.
Cessna 73626, Luke approach, altimeter 3005, say intentions.
Yes, sir. We have just departed Deer Valley, currently 2,700 climbing. We're going to be doing some maneuvers in the vicinity of Aux 1.
Cessna 626, Roger, squawk 0274.
0274, 626. And then we'll just kind of come back to about 250.
Okay, 250.
That's our runway heading. So, and we kind of look to make sure we don't drift into that other runway.
Cessna 626, radar contact position reported to maintain VFR at or below 5,000 until further advised.
At or below 5,000 for 626. So we'll do some steep turns again today, some slow flight.
Okay.
To maybe stimulate
Approach 105 to 424, back to Deer Valley.
And we can
Translate
come back.
424, okay. Roger. Cessna 626, VFR altitude is your discretion.
VFR discretion 626, thanks.
Sometimes you have to give it a little power within 30 degrees of heading change if it starts to descend.
So 30 is the third one out?
Yeah, the fatter one.
Okay.
The longer one.
All in the center.
Okay, looking good.
Altitude steady, we'll drop it a little bit. There's the 30. All in center.
Translate 309er, traffic 5 miles south of your position, northeastbound is a P35 at 5,500.
I'll be looking for that traffic, translate 309er.
Bobcat 55, traffic 10 to 11 o'clock, 4 miles, maneuver into Archer at 4,400.
Bobcat 55's looking.
Pulling altitude, a little back pressure, a little more rudder.
Okay, so half of our bank angle is 15. So 15 degrees prior to west, we start to roll out. Okay, there we go. Nice and level. 5,500 and wings are level. We're just about right on our heading. Looking good.
Nice.
Okay.
Bobcat 55 has traffic inside.
So, let's do one to the left. And this was a clearing turn because we did a 360.
Okay.
So, got your heading. Got what you're looking for,
Okay.
and let's go to the left.
So 30 left, 360.
Yeah, 360.
Aircraft calling Luke approach, say again, call sign.
And little
Approach Bobcat 55 traffic inside.
Oh, that's right.
Bobcat 55, go ahead.
Approach Bobcat 55 has the traffic inside.
Bobcat 55, roger, contact Phoenix approach 120.7.
120.7
Good
Bobcat
on the
55 switching.
altitude. Good catching that one.
Still losing a little.
309er has that traffic as well.
Translate 309er, roger.
There we go.
MVFR aircraft calling Luke approach, you were stepped down again, sorry about that.
Climbing a little so we can drop the pressure a little bit.
Aircraft ending in uniform, say again.
I see the coordination with back pressure and a little more rudder when you lose that altitude.
Yes.
And Congo 63, Luke approach, clock 0235, say intentions.
Okay, now about 15 ahead. All right.
Whoops. I'm off a couple
Got our
degrees.
little bit of our wake turbulence, so that's a sign.
Congo 63, have you radar
Perfect,
contact
steep
4
turn.
miles west of
Let me
Goodyear
roll
at
back up
2,900 and
our
no
own
traffic
way.
between you
really?
and Goodyear.
Huh.
Radar service terminating, squawk the offering to change group.
That's cool.
Now let's do 45, and this you may
Okay.
have to add a little power.
Okay.
And we'll just use the same. We've gained it.
To the right?
100, 200. That's okay.
Okay.
Do the right first.
All right, so 45, we're looking right here.
Yeah, halfway between the 30.
Oh, okay.
And this will be 60. So
Oh.
halfway between 30 and this is 90. We never go over
Okay.
60. At 60, we have 2 Gs also.
Okay, yeah. Whew. Okay, so here we go. Looking for that rudder control. Approaching 30, altitude, steady. We're at 30. A little more rudder. Dropping altitude. This is where we drop the altitude.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is where I gotta get used to this, so.
So we're going to build up some
Yeah.
airspeed here. You can come back on the power a little bit if you want to.
Okay, back on power.
And then you may have to readjust. Okay. And see how we are to the horizon, that 45-degree angle?
Oh, gotta step on the ball. Oh, wrong rudder. We're at 500.
Now, On this one, about 20 degrees prior, because we got a little steeper bank.
Gotcha. Just about.
All right. And I can feel a little bit of our wake.
Yeah.
Okay.
Intentional aircraft, Luke altimeter 3003.
3003, so
yeah.
We've got 2, 3.
Okay.
Squawk 0273.
Okay, let's do a little slow flight since we're not facing the sun.
Okay, I'm going to trim just a little bit of
Sure.
back.
And we're going to use carb heat because we're going to come out of the green arc.
Okay.
So full carb heat.
Carb heat.
Okay, and you heard the engine drop a little bit. Okay. Now let's use
Translate 914, radar contact 4 miles west of Deer Valley 3,700.
Yeah.
Maintain VFR below 5,000.
VFR at below 5,000.
Now see how that first notch of flap is more lift than drag. You saw that nose buck right up, okay?
So we're dropping to 60, a little more power?
Yeah. Keep it around 60, 65.
Okay, I'm just going to a little more power, keep it up there.
Okay, now I want us to turn, and I'm not going to give you a certain assignment for heading, but let's just turn to the right.
Okay.
10 degrees of bank, no more than 20.
Okay.
Because see, now that we're low, and the more you bank, the higher your stall speed goes up, well, we're starting at a low speed to begin with.
Okay. So we're at 55 knots.
Yeah, okay, we can do 60.
Okay.
And a combination of
Pitch
putting the nose over and trim even. I mean, the power, excuse me.
Gotcha. 22.
Okay, we're at 10 degrees of bank. Okay, now just gently roll back, wings level. Okay.
We're 55. I'm going to add a little more power.
Yeah, and you can put the nose down to it a little bit if you want to.
I got a lot of back pressure.
Okay.
There we go. 60.
Okay, and then let's turn 10 degrees of bank, no more than that. Stay coordinated and just turn to the left for a few degrees.
Okay. Stepping on the ball. Oh, there we go. Oh, no more than 20.
Oh, 10 is the best.
Local approach.
Pitch down a little bit just for a little more airspeed.
Departure from Deer Valley 2,500 feet, climb to 6,000. Transition to Bagabewa.
Translate 918, Luke approach, Luke altimeter 3003, squawk 0231.
Okay, let's recover. Let's just go straight and level.
918.
Yeah, you can put the nose over straight and level.
Okay.
And carb heat can go off, so we'll gain a little bit more power.
Ah, that's where my power is going to.
Yes, it takes around 50 to 100 RPM away when we go carb. About what it does when we do it on the ground. Okay, so we got a positive rate of climb, so now we can take off one notch of flaps at a time, and we only have one, so you can let the flaps up.
Flaps going
up. Because we will sink.
There we go.
Okay, now see it kind of sink.
Ah, that's cool.
Okay, you got a lot of nose down trim on it. Quite a bit. That's what made us go.
Yeah, okay. And that's where we get our speed back. Okay.
Yeah.
That's with our power.
Okay, let's do a simulated engine out.
Okay.
And I'll let them know. Luke approach 626. We're going to be doing a simulated engine out here, sir.
626, roger, no traffic observed in your vicinity.
Thank you much, 626. Now, about every 30 seconds during this
Translate 918, radar contact 2 miles west of Deer Valley 3,300.
We'll give it a little shot just to make sure we're not doing it for real.
Okay.
Okay, so let's get the nose up. We're going to pitch for 65.
Okay.
And you can trim it to 65 when we get there.
Oh, okay.
Okay, now, there's going to be 2 stages. The first stage where we check to see why a pretend restart, and then the second one setting it up to make a landing without the engine. So we're going to check the primer, make sure the primer's in.
Okay, primer's in.
And the master's on, the key is on.
Key's on.
And it's kind of a question mark, and it'll end up down here.
Okay.
Okay, now let's kind of keep that nose
75?
up. Yeah, and we're going to look for 65. Now we're giving it a lot of nose up on this one. So when we recover, and we give it full power close to the ground, it's going to want to buck up.
Okay.
Okay, I'll just kind of warn you. So,
approach translate 914. We're simulating a diversion. We're going to be turning
northbound. If you lost your engine, you'd want it off.
Translate 914,
on
roger.
for a purpose. So we would tell the examiner, gee, I'm going to try to restart it. So you would prime it, make sure the throttle is in, and crank it over. And then you'll say, gee whiz, it's not working. I can't get it restarted. So I'm going to have to find a suitable place to land. We could pick that field, but a road would probably be a lot smoother. Okay, give us just a little power to make sure that we haven't lost our engine for real. Okay. Just give it a shot for a couple seconds.
Okay.
Just, you hear the RPM? Okay, we know we got our engine.
Translate 914, how much further northwest are you going to be going?
Patton Road for today.
Okay.
Because it's a nice
I will take a frequency change. We're going to start heading over towards the outlet mall.
And
copy that, sir. You are actually my access to north better service terminates.
It's probably easier for you to do a left pattern.
Have a good day, sir. Traffic, no factor appears to be southwest bound.
Indications of wind blowing because there's no dust, there's no water out here to see. The canal has a few little waves on it when it's moving. Okay, we'll give that a shot again. So this would be Patton Road here. So we're kind of on a nice left downwind.
Okay.
And
we're at 3,000.
yes, we're about 1,500 above the ground because I know that. Old Luke Ox is 1,550 feet, so we're about 15 high. So let's pretend we're on downwind.
Okay.
Let's put in 1 notch of flaps. That's going to help stabilize us.
1 notch going down.
Okay.
10 degrees.
See, that nose wants to come up, and we're still keeping her around 65. That's good.
We're at 60.
And we will not use full flaps on this because trying to climb out full flaps is not really easy, and especially when it starts to get warmer. I mean, this is not a warm day. I've flown when it's really hot. Okay, see, we got this nice, humongous long runway.
Transflight 133, traffic 4 miles south your position, northbound altitude indicates 4,100, type unknown.
We'll only get just a couple of 300 feet above the ground. We don't want to really scare anybody to death. Now, see the road.
Yes.
But I know we got 30.
Transflight 918, traffic 11 o'clock from 3 miles, northbound altitude indicates 4,200, climbing, type unknown.
30 feet between those power poles, okay. So just kind of line up with this runway.
Yeah, we got plenty of,
yeah, see how far it goes?
Yeah.
And I've been out here, and I don't really believe that there's, and I can't remember seeing any wires crossing. So I don't think we'd have to worry about running into a wire from pole to pole.
Okay.
So that's our runway, and that center line would be the center line of a runway, okay?
Understood.
This is close enough. Give us full power, expect it to buck, okay?
Main traffic is 12 o'clock and 2 miles northbound, 4,800, indicated climbing.
1 notch up, and we only got 1 notch to let the flaps up so we can start climbing better. See where our airspeed is?
Yes.
Watch this. We're going to sink, but see it's coming up.
Wow.
And you only do 1 notch at a time. If we had 2 notches or 3, it's only 1 at a time, another positive rate, because you're always going to sink. Now, remember we trimmed it up to get to our 65, so give us some nose down trim. Okay, just do a little bit at a time. Because we had a lot of nose down on that last one, and as soon as we came out of that, we just went right down.
Cessna 626, traffic 4 miles northeast your position, northwestbound, correction, southeast your position, northwestbound to Pilatus, climbing out of 4,700 for 2,000.
Okay, negative on that traffic, and we are going to be heading back to Deer Valley, still looking 626.
Cessna 626, traffic 12 o'clock and 3 miles, 5,000, climbing.
Oh, there he is. There he is, right there in the blue. We're going to miss him.
No, that one's going into Sky Harbor. This one's going to be coming out this way.
He's
number 1 kilo, Charlie.
Right there, almost 1 kilo, Charlie.
I saw one above that white cloud.
Yeah, there's one. There's that guy right there.
Cessna 626, traffic passing over the top of you now, no factor.
Okay, 626, we have them. Yep, you were right. I was that one there. I was looking at one farther out. Okay.
I got you. I just caught that one. I didn't see the other one.
Yeah. Okay, we can start our descent.
Okay.
We're just about over the golf course. We just want to stay lined up with the south runway. And at one point, or maybe twice, I'll have us come in from the north, but there's no use spending extra time taxiing if we don't have to.
Okay.
And I'd rather spend it on maneuvers. But there will be times when we do have to come in from the north, so you need to know how to go from the north runway to the south.
Yeah,
just
sounds
changing
good.
frequencies is all it really is.
Yeah, that sounds good.
It's simple, but when you first couple of
Right.
times you do it, it's like, this is so confusing. And where do I stop? Okay, 626 requesting a frequency change back to Deer Valley.
73626, radar service terminating, squawk B popping, exchange approved, have a good day.
You bet, thanks for your help, 626.
Oh, 1200.
Okay, now we can begin a descent, and you can see that big Thunderbird, and we want that deeper saddle just to the left of it. And Thunderbird, if you can see the 101, it's one little slope is just right next to it.
Gotcha, I'm going to
But you can see the runway out there now, you can see that dark. And the south hangars. See how the south hangars are parallel to the runway, but the north isn't.
Local approach, transfer 315.
Yeah.
Just departed from Deer Valley.
Anytime that I come out of that green arc, I
Translate 315, Luke approach, Luke altimeter 3003, squawk 0271.
On a spring day.
Deer Valley Tower, November 73626 inbound for landing with uniform.
And we're about 10 to the west, or 9 to the west.
Cessna 73626, Deer Valley Tower, stay position from Deer Valley.
9 to the west.
We are about 9 to the west, 626 at 4,000.
Cessna 626, roger, left traffic, runway 25 left, report 3 miles southwest.
Report 3 miles southwest, 626.
So we got to go back around now for the 25 left.
1 mile outside gig
So what we're going to use now is the 101 for our downwind.
Okay. I think this lesson is great for that, you know, feeling the power like when necessary. Before I was kind of like, I understand, but I just don't feel it yet, and this one is...
Yeah, and do I need a little bit more, or a little bit less, or am I okay?
I'm just going to bleed off just a little bit with nose up.
Translate 309, thanks for the help, contact ground, good day.
Contact ground, good day, translate 309.
I don't know what it is, landings are my favorite. I just...
I have this little picture that I bought years ago, and I just found it when I unloaded stuff from my garage. And it's a little small one. Flying is the second greatest thrill to man. Landing is the first.
That's good. I don't know.
There's another one that takeoffs.
Helicopter 84 Tango, wait for approved, monitor tower 120.2.
Are mandatory.
Deer Valley Tower, November 73626, 3 to the west, southwest here.
Cessna 626, runway 25 left, clear to land.
Runway 25 left, clear to land. Thanks, 626. I'm going to do car P.
Okay, car P.
Car P.
Translate 922, Deer Valley Tower, wind 1506, fly straight out, runway 25 left, foot
power just slightly.
Runway 25 left, straight out.
Get us to the white arc. Okay, now 1 notch flaps.
10 degrees, going in.
That ought to keep us there, and it'll buck up a little bit, so. Okay, now give us just a little tiny bit of power. Try to keep it at about 80. So, see those long white numbers in that white bar? When we're 45-degree angle from that, then we can turn, put our nose down and come back. So we're exchanging pitch for power.
Okay.
We're
70.
at 70 right now. Okay. We're just about 45 degrees. Can you see the numbers over there?
Yes.
Okay. So let's turn and do a 90 degree, come back on the power a little bit because we're going to put the nose down to descend.
Okay.
And coming back helps that nose go down anyway. So we're still trying to keep 70, just nose down a little bit more or less, exchanging that pitch for power. Okay, now come back to about 1500 RPM. We'll keep the nose down. Now we can do a second notch.
Wind 120 at 7.
Okay,
Translate 922, right turn approved, monitor tower 120.2.
That's what I thought.
Right turn approved, monitor tower 120.2, translate 922.
I'm just going to
we're at 65.
Yeah, we'll try to keep it closer to 70 in here.
Okay.
But see, the more flaps we got down, the more surface there is to have us, to push us. Okay, now come back a couple of hundred RPM.
Okay. We're at 15.
Okay. Okay. And get that white line right underneath your seat. Okay. Back. Runway is assured to now come back to idle. And now we are a glider, unless we need a little help from the throttle. Okay.
Hand out throttle. RP in. We're at 70.
Up.
65.
Okay, now we're going to be in ground effect, so we're parallel for a moment. Look way down at the end.
At the end?
Okay, now just gently come back.
Okay.
There's our stall horn. Okay, I didn't talk. I was trying to pay attention.
I understood.
Thought that wind kind of pushing us.
Gotcha. All the way back. Good.
Let's see if we can. Okay, way back on the
Cessna
road.
626, contact ground point 8, good day.
Ground point 8, 626. Okay, now when we're tail over and then stop.
Okay.
That could be all the way on the taxiway.